Good morning. It is Tuesday, February 21st. I wanted to say Monday because it feels like the Monday of the work week, but it's Tuesday because we had yesterday off. Kids are at specials. I need to work on my course. I have the reflection up that I'm going to do. But after I pick them up from specials, we'll come back. Normally, they grab their headphones, we go to the computer lab. No, today we have a code red drill, which, is great. You obviously have to practice it at least once a month for, safety reasons. But it's definitely one of with kindergarten, the fact that you have to tell me, like, okay, what we all have to do, we have to go into our safe spot, and you gotta pretend like you're playing a game of hide and seek where you don't want to make any noises, you don't want to be found. It's just a drill today, but this is what we would do if it was real. And it's just like, it's like the most heartbreaking part of teaching. And honestly, it's scary. So obviously there's fire drills, which everyone knows how to do that. Code yellow just means you can't go outside, but code reds are like the worst. And we just lost power. That terrified me. Oh. So our power just flickered 3 times, which probably means the AC is gonna be out. But also, I think the internet will be out. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Can't really work on my course. Good morning. It is Wednesday, February 22nd. I had to look at the calendar to say the right date. In my classroom, my team leader just gave me this alphabet sorting teaching tip. She was going to put it in the plant room where people can put stuff if they don't want it. And I was like, I'll take it. Because can always use letter sorting games. But today, it's Wednesday, so it's short day. Well, for the students, we still stay here the full time, which allows me to get more of my course done. But also, I have my pre-conference for my formal observation. Observations are literally the most nerve-wracking experience. The only bright side is a formal, so I get to pick the date and time. Whereas informals, they just show up in your room and you're like, oh, surprise. So you can go into it a lot more peaceful, be like, I know she's coming in at this time on this day, and you can pick it. And I picked a lesson that also will have my DPP, which is your developmental plan, where you choose one standard that you really want to work on. Not standard. One of the scales. I forget. Maybe the indicators, that's what it's called. In the one lesson for next week, it's how baby animals are alike and different, and my DPP is about comparing differences. So I'm like, I need this lesson. I'm also going to tell her I want her to come in at 11, because it'll be we get back from socials at 10:20. It takes them to 10:40 with their snack, and then they need 20 minutes to adjust to get back to the lesson before I have them. But that's the plan for today. So I have that meeting during specials, as long as she's here today. She was not here yesterday, so hopefully she's here today. Good morning. It is Thursday, February 23rd. Currently in my classroom. I forgot to fill in my brows this morning, and that's gonna drive me nuts. Because it's half of it's non-existent. Today will be a late day at school. At 6 to 7 p.m. tonight we have data folder night, which is basically parents come in, the kids show them their data folders, and they go over it, and it's I'm just here so that my classroom's open, they can do the data folders, but it's not a parent-teacher conference. But I will have a sign-up list for parent-teacher conferences after spring break for people to sign up. But yeah, currently doing my class. I've failed this quiz quite a few times. This is the one thing, is they want you to pass with 70 or higher, but they give you 5 questions, so you have to get 4 of the 5 right, or all of them right. So kind of silly. Maybe I've done it where there was more questions, maybe 10. So you can miss 3 rather than you miss 2 and you're done. You can't. It's hard. Students are at lunch. I am in my classroom. I went to the mailroom because there's a microwave in there. Made some mac and cheese. I'm now sitting with the lights off. There's light from my computer screen in the window, but I like to call this my I would call it gremlin hour, but realistically it's 25 minutes, but after all the things you do. So it's my time to eat and just hide in the dark in the quiet. But yeah. Good morning. It is Friday, February 24th. I think by this point you can see it's been a week in my teaching because I have not vlogged much this week. This week has just been a little chaotic. Today is a split class day. There was a sub for a class and then canceled, so we'll have extra friends. So I'm trying to see who I have from that class so I can see who I want them to sit next to. The bright side is science is a test today, reading is a test today. So really, it should be pretty chill. Okay, so I had my pre-conference for my formal observation next week, which will be on Thursday. The second is also going to be book character day, so that's going to be an exciting day in kindergarten. But it was great because it has reviewing knowledge, it has deepening knowledge, it relates to my DPP, and it's about comparing and contrasting. She literally, my administrator, it literally said, she's like, you could have not picked a better lesson. It hits all of the things, and I'm like, yes. Will I still be nervous doing it? Yes, but there's also the lesson right there. As you can see, I've highlighted stuff on it. And she asked when, and I said 11 would be a good time because I have specials at 10:20, but that day I'll have PE, so that's usually a day that takes a little bit longer. They get adjusted for ELA because they want water, they want to go to the bathroom. And she's like, she's like, great, that timing works out perfectly. So I'm like, just good vibes. Like, everything is good for that formal next week on Thursday. Next week should be a good week. It's also the week, next week will be 2 weeks before spring break. That is exciting. I need to work on some thrift stuff that I want to do, some jacket things I want to do, some more crafting. I need to work on my Taylor Swift concert outfit. I think I have an idea, and I think I found the outfit piece that will work for it. Also, I have 7 minutes till I need to pick them up from specials. That I have PE, so not a far walk, but very exciting. It is a split class day, so I have 18, and all 15 of mine are also here, so like 3 extra. But it's so much louder because literally I've been like missing some lately and have my whole class back for once, and then some extra, kind of loud. Don't know how much I'll film. So if there's a next clip, see you in the next clip. If not, maybe this is where it ends because I've already filmed this whole week and I haven't edited a video. So yeah, I don't even think I filmed on Monday when I was off for President's Day. I think this week might just be a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday vlog. Also don't know what I'm doing this weekend yet, so yeah.